Welcome to 10 at 10. My name is Michael Ramage. I'm the director of the Cyber Education Research Center here at Murray State University, and welcome back to 10 at 10. This is episode number 93 of 10 at 10. 10 at 10 is brought to you through a partnership between Murray State University, Grow West, the Technology Council of West Kentucky, KY Innovation, and local partner Sprocket Innovation in Paducah, and the Kentucky Innovation Station in Madisonville. This week, we are continuing Cybersecurity Awareness Month. This month, October each year, is designated by the federal government as Cybersecurity Awareness Month. So for 2022, the theme has been See Yourself in Cyber. And I had the question of what exactly does see yourself in cyber mean? And perhaps I should have shared a little bit about that when we first started Cybersecurity Awareness Month. But something that I've talked about on 10 at 10 several times over the last couple of years is that each one of us has a role to play in cybersecurity. Cybersecurity, strong cybersecurity within an organization is not something that only one person can do. It is not something that only the tech people are doing. It's something that everybody from the CEO down to the lowest person in the organization has to think about on a day in and day out basis. Today we're going to be talking about phishing, and phishing attempts is where somebody tries to scam you and trick you into clicking on a link that's actually something that's malicious. It only takes one person to do that in your organization to potentially, uh, dramatically alter what's going on. It only takes one person to click it to get ransomware. It only takes one person to click it and give away passwords to allow a bad guy to come in to your organization. So it's not something that there can only be there. There's only one person that's dealing with cybersecurity. Cybersecurity and protecting your organization is something that everybody has to agree to, and everybody has to say, okay, I have a role to play in this as well. So anyway, keep that in mind as we're talking about this, because it is something that all of us need to do. So today, this week, the theme is recognizing and reporting phishing. Um, and I want to really focus on the recognizing, because we get scams, we get phishing attempts all the time. A lot of times you look at it and you realize this is not legitimate. This is bad. This is something that looks weird. Um, and it's obviously a scam. But there are also some times when things look really close to being legit, but you have to start looking for signs that maybe this is a little off. Um, Perhaps you get an email from Google saying your Google account is out of date, but it comes from gogle.com instead of google. The spelling's off just a little. Um, Maybe you get um, an email that from your bank that's asking you to click a link. Most banks don't do that because they know that's a way for somebody to scam their customers. Maybe you get um, some website that asks you to put in your social security number, but it doesn't feel right. You know, there's a lot of different things, and we'll go over some examples in a minute. But it's really important for you to recognize phishing attempts. And my general rule of thumb is never click a link in an email. If you get a link in an email, what I recommend doing is looking, even typing in that link in a browser without copying it. You can right click a link and look at what the URL actually says instead of what is written in the email. That's an option. But first of all, look at the link. If it's a really long, complicated link, then don't use it for sure. It's very possible that it's a scam. Look at the email address. Is the email address not what's written in the top of your email, but by right clicking, looking at the header, really investigating what the real email address is? Is that correct? Is it personalized in any way? Is there misspellings? Does the language just look a little off? Is it something that is a little odd that you don't think the uh, company that the email is portraying would really do something? Um, very rarely, never uh, will your bank email you and ask you to click this link and put in your credit card number, your social security number. They're not going to do that. So looking at some of these things and seeing if they're a little off is an important piece. Now, some of these scams have gotten really good. Some of these scams have gotten really good. So, I mean, they can be close. They can be um, um, pretty legitimate looking, but just be on alert all the time. That's the best thing I can tell you is to be on alert all the time. So let me give you some examples. Um, this is from the FTC. These are some of the examples that they share. A message could come from a scammer who might say they've noticed some suspicious activity or login attempts on your account. They haven't. Just because they say they've noticed it doesn't mean they've really noticed it. That's a great way for you to worry. Oh no, somebody's trying to log into my account. Now, is it possible? Absolutely. Do you click the link in the email to verify it? No. That's where they get you. Is that there's it raises an alert and causes you to click a link. If you suspect there's been suspicious activity or login attempts on your account, go to the website the way that you always do and check it out there. They claim there's a problem with your account and or payment information. There probably isn't. If you believe that, okay, my Netflix account, my password, I mean, not my password, my credit card has expired and I haven't updated my credit card. So I need to do that. Now, if I got an email from Netflix and said my payment information has a problem, I would not click the link. Even if I thought it might be true, I would go to the Netflix website, log in there, update my information the way that I always would. Say number 3, say you need to confirm some personal or financial information. Don't confirm it through the email. It's not the way to do it. That is not the way to do it. You again go through the process that you normally would. If it's coming from your financial institution, say if it's coming from my bank and they say you need to update some information, that's fine. I will either go to their website and find the phone number. I will pull my credit card, debit card out of my wallet and look at the number on the back. There's a number of ways, or go to a branch office. There's a number of ways that you can update that information without having to do that. Other examples, you receive an invoice that you don't recognize. It's probably fake. Just because you have an account with PayPal doesn't mean PayPal is going to send you stuff all the time. It wants you to click a link to make a payment. It's probably malware. Says you're eligible to register for a government refund, or here's a coupon for free stuff. People love free stuff. People are always going to click and default to yes when it's free stuff. But even though we were given refunds and things during COVID, you're not getting free stuff. By and large, you're not getting free stuff. Everything costs. If it's free, there's a gimmick, there's a catch, there's a reason. And a lot of times it's because it's not real and it's a scam. So just be very careful with that. Last thing I'll say, and I'm not going to give go in details on these examples because we're out of time, But there's a lot of examples of things that look legitimate that are not. And actually, the text message that's on the left is a text message that I took from my phone this week. I got an email that says my PayPal account has been limited. I haven't used my PayPal account in a while. So do I go to the link below and look at it? No, I log into PayPal the normal way. This was a scam. This wasn't real. But I went to my PayPal account, but not by clicking the link in the email. I went to my PayPal account the same way that I would always go to my PayPal account. So anyway, just be on alert. There are scams all the time. People are always trying to get you to click the link. If you click the link, two things that are going to happen. One is it's going to ask you for information that you probably don't need to share, or two, it's going to infect you with malware, maybe ransomware. Then you're in a world of problems. So don't click the link. No matter what, just assume it's a scam and don't click the link. If you assume that, then the odds of you getting or falling prey to a phishing attack is going to be much lower. I hope that helps. I want you to stay safe in cyberspace. Remember, this is Cybersecurity Awareness Month, and just be on alert, both in October and every month. Be on alert. Look for something suspicious, and stay safe out there. Join us next week back here on 10 at 10. Thank you for joining us. Have a good day. Bye.